Hi my beautiful people, in this beautiful video I'm going to show you how to use model builder in QGIS of actually calculating a certain count points in a certain area or polygon. For instance, I have my polygon here. I want to count these points in such a way that you use a model builder. So there is a plugin actually you can use actually in processing toolbox. You can use this count points in Polygon, which is here, or you can just get it from vector geometry. Is it geometry tools? Yeah, somewhere in analysis tools, yeah, count points in Polygon. But I want to show you how to do this in model builder. So let us get our hands dirty now. So I have this particular polygon and these different point layers. So we go to the model builder. Where do you access the model builder? You need to go to the processing, then click Ctrl-Alt-G or model builder. So this is my interface. So I'll explain very fast on how this interface. So this is where you get your inputs, and these are the main two parameters, inputs and algorithms. So you set an input, like a user, what inputs should put in, and the algorithms. Then here you have on top model. You can validate model, run model, and run selected steps, open, save model as, and save model in project. And you can edit this. You can cut, copy, paste, and delete selected components. And view here, this is zoom in, zoom out, and show all components. And here on this toolbar here, you can just get the run. These are you can export as PDF, export as JPEG or image. And this is a script algorithm, and zoom in and zoom out. So because you're creating a count point polygon in model builder, that means we need to have first your data. We need to visualize. We need to have vector data. So let us scroll for vector data and make sure this is an input, because you are telling a user to input vector layer. So what you require after getting it, so you can select, because you're using vectors, that means vector. But if it was raster, I could have pulled this one. So in my case, it's vector layer, then I pull it here. So when you pull it here, it gives you a description. First, when it comes, you need first here to write the description. What is, so you tell the user, maybe like input a vector layer. Okay, so this is first one. So now you want to say, is it a point or a polygon? So let us start first with the point. Put a point vector layer. So you choose the geometry type. This is a point. Then you can put it mandatory or advanced. So mandatory, tick it. So in advanced, then when it's in those at the bottom, I'll show you what advanced will look like. But in comments, you can put a comment like, you need okay, like, please add the point. I can write this. I'll show you everything. Point vector layers. So like that. So upon pressing OK, that means you have, okay, this is the like a comment, and this is what the user will see. So you can put the model properties, the name. For instance, this is count point in polygons. Now because there is some model, I can then put a Arnold, made by Arnold. So the group, you can put a group name. So this is the first. So now because we have, back in our GIS, we have already told a user to insert these points, then we want a user to insert this particular polygon. So going back to our model now, we need to select again vector layer. Then this is also an input. That means now, please input, so it is input the polygon layer. I'll copy this for easy. Okay, then the geometry type should be polygon now. Okay, then comments, I'll add please, yes, input the polygon layer. So you can choose the color or something, but for me, I will just leave it the default. Then by pressing OK, that means I have two input layers. You need to tell the user to input a point, then a polygon, so that you can run now the count points in Polygon. So this is almost the first step done. So we come to the second part, which is now to do the analysis. So now we go to the algorithm. This is input. Now we go to the algorithm. So algorithm, we search for it, count, as I showed you in vector analysis. So this is it. So when you find it, just drag it somewhere. So when you drag it, it gives you those linking components. So the description is count points in Polygon. You can add Arnold. Yes, like the name of the model. So the using model input, so it will start using input polygon layer, then input point vector layer. Yes. Then weight field optional, you can leave it. This it gives you those same customized those particular count points in Polygon. Then the count field name will be points, the number of points. So you can say number of points, yes. Then the count. So this is final result. So the final result also did after calculating those count points. So it say like counted values. Yes, like that. So dependence and everything. So you can look at it and see if you have anything, then you can put comment, maybe, or you can leave it from, because you are just calculating a count point polygon. You can leave it. Then properties, yes, just like that. So when you're comfortable, we have the count field name, then press OK. That means it is connected now. See the counted, I mean, these are the inputs. So you have the processing and the output, which is the counted values. So now we are good to go now. So we have, you see here in the history, we have add model input, we have changed the model name, the input again, then you added algorithm. So this is the algorithm. So now let us try to run our algorithm. So upon running, yes, now let us get things now clear. You see here the title count points in Polygon is Arnold. This is it. Okay. Then here input a point vector layer. Do you remember I was just putting a description? This is the description. But do you know the comment, when you just hover around, it will give you a comment. Yes, input a point vector layer. Same applies when you hover around here, I kept a comment, input the polygon layer. So these are the point layers selected. Then I will select, because I have my QGIS Dar es Salaam region. Select. Then it will create a temporary, but it should be counted values. So you see, remember I labeled this counted values. So then you're good to go. The advanced is here, but for me, I didn't do anything with that. So upon pressing run, wow. So that means the process has run already. So I can choose to close. Then I go to my front, this GIS. Then I turn off this and this to have the counted values. So when I press this and I open my attribute table, I have the number of points are 13 and region is Dar es Salaam. And you can just do a cross check. You see here, these are the bridge points. And just do an open attribute table. How many are there? There are 13, of course, starting from 1, 2, and whatever. But there are 14, but one was outside the point. Yeah, that's very correct. You see, this point was outside. So this is the way of actually using a model designer by actually using one of the processing toolbox like count point in polygons. So it is easier now. You see, you can create even your own plugin like this. Start slowly, so it's used for automation. So this is it. So make sure subscribe for more videos, because I'll be bringing many beautiful videos for you and very enjoyable ones. Gracias.